Guys, the Senate back with another video. So I wanted to do a special video for hitting 50 subscribers, but as of recording this, I'm like, I think 62 or 63. I want to thank all of you for getting me this high. I never thought I would get that high. So as you can tell from probably the title of this video, I'm doing 5 heroes and villains that I want to see in the game. So this is like just heroes and villains. This is just 5 in general people that I want to see in this game. This is really in no specific order, just kind of 5 characters that I want to specifically see. So I guess at number 5, I really want Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars and Rebels. I feel like she would be a really great addition to the heroes. She's a really good character. She's probably one of the best parts of the Clone Wars, to be honest. And she just all around is like, I feel like she would kind of just work in the game. She'd just work. And you know, there's lots of like different, I guess, skins you could do. You could do her different costumes that she has throughout the Clone Wars. You could do her Rebels with her 2 silver lightsabers, or white, I guess. And yeah, I feel like she would make a great addition to the hero pool. At number 4, again, no order, but I would love to see the second sister from Jedi Fallen Order. Or I guess really Inquisitor for that matter, but I guess the second sister specifically because she's like she's used the most in that game. Now I won't really spoil too much because, you know, the game had just come out, so, well, not just, but I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but she has a personal tie-in with a certain character, and she was, oh, well, I can't say that either. She was once a different person than she actually is, until the Empire made her into an Inquisitor. So I think she would work a lot because she's, at least when you fight her in the game, she's got like lots of different like fighting styles, so I guess that could work with her moves. And yeah, that'd just be really interesting to watch, or yeah, to see, is just, you know, the second sister, because she is one of the best parts of Jedi Fallen Order, so really enjoyed her performance. Hope to see her in this game soon. So at number 3, again, no specific order, but you know, oh shit, is this kind of an unusual pick, but I feel like it could work. Is Captain Rex from the Clone Wars. Again, lots of characters from the Clone Wars. But like, I guess we kind of have Captain Rex. We kind of do from like the ARC Trooper like special character, I think is what they're called, and like Blast and stuff like that. You can get an ARC Trooper for like 1,000 battle points, and he's got double pistol. He basically is Captain Rex, but I mean, like, if you put in the effort for, like, why not just make him Captain Rex? And that's the one thing I don't really like about Heroes vs. Villains, is the blaster characters like completely suck. Like, they just, like, if you've got a Sith or a Jedi running towards you as a blaster character, you're fucked. There's, like, no way out of it. Like, I think literally the only way out of it is Boba Fett. And that's if you're even good enough to fly away. Ah! Oh. Oh, damn it. So yeah. Just blaster characters, they need some tweaking, if we're gonna be honest. That'd be nice to see, is Captain Rex. So at number 2, I don't honestly know, like, where you could put this guy. He's kind of a bad guy, but he's kind of a good guy at the same time, and that's the Mandalorian, or Mando, as he's sometimes called. I would say he's more on the hero side because he stops the Empire from taking Baby Yoda. So, yeah, I'd say he's part of the heroes. Yeah, I'd say he's part of the heroes. He's part of the heroes. He's a very interesting character. I feel like he could play a lot like Boba Fett, but you'd have to honestly change it up. Otherwise, he'll just end up being too much like Boba Fett, and I really think that'd kind of suck. Because then it's like, well, if you're gonna try and like play a character similar to Boba Fett, why don't you just play as Boba Fett? So that may not work, to be honest. It honestly just depends. It's like, yeah, it's honestly something I really want to see just because I liked Mandalorian so much. But in all honesty, I feel like out of all 5, I think that this is going to be the one that's going to be like the least likely to happen, just because he's so similar to Boba Fett. There's like no point in doing it, unless of course they change him up like a lot. But the number 1 character that I want to see, and I know I've kind of like been siding towards the heroes a lot more, but this is definitely a villain character that I've wanted to see, and that is Ventress from the Clone Wars. I feel like she would fit in a lot. Like she's basically like a bad version of Ahsoka, pretty much. And I feel like she would fit in really well. Like, really well. She's got, like, 2 lightsabers, so it'd be interesting because, you know, other than Grievous, there's no character that has 2 lightsabers. So I feel like that would be, like, different. That'd be a lot different. That would work out. And then as an honorable mention, I guess I could do 2 honorable mentions. So this is really like 7 characters that I want to see. One of them is Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. He's awesome. But they'd have to like really work on it, because if you've played the game, he's got like 3 different fighting styles. And I feel like it'd be very difficult to sort of work that in. And then, like, there's lots of customizable options. You could add BD1 in there as an attack or something. And then last honorable mention is Mace Windu. I feel like he would work because he's like very well known, and his moveset is like pretty obvious, like, of what to do. So I feel like he would honestly really work in it, and plus, like, he's really badass too. And you could, like, take some inspiration from his fight with Palpatine, or his Geonosis fight. You could take a lot of inspiration from that. Ooh, voice crack. You could take a lot of inspiration from that. Be very interesting to see is just him, it's just like him, you know, in Battlefront 2. That'd be so awesome to see. All these characters would be amazing to see, because, like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of characters, but I feel like you could put, like, at least 10 more if you really thought about it, and everybody's been wanting Ahsoka and Ventress from what I've heard. Especially Ahsoka. Like, everybody's been wanting Ahsoka in Heroes versus Villains. Like, everybody that I've talked to, when I ask them, like, what heroes you want to see in Battlefront 2, they always, one of their options is always Ahsoka. And I see why. She's, like, completely badass. She's, like, one of the most badass Jedi ever. And she's, like, really fleshed out in Clone Wars, and she's kind of her own person. She's not, like a carbon copy of somebody. So, I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like Mando could work, but the others, I feel like they could work. Especially, like I said, Mace, Windu, and Ahsoka. I feel like, oof, took an L. Mace, Ahsoka, Ventress, I feel like they could all work. This has been the Senate. Strike the subscribe button with all your hatred, and your journey to joining my empire will be complete. Please, do it.